Welcome, everybody. We are live here on Pine Mountain here in Whitesburg, Kentucky, as we got Letcher Central and Magoffin County doing battle here on D&D Sports Network. Monday night basketball, 14th versus 15th Region Challenge. Tonight, commentating, you got Darryl, McCoy, Shawn, Wakller, and Tommy Coppage on the call, guys. It should be a good one here, Shawn. These two teams, both of them are young and hungry. Letcher Central coming in with an 8-4 record. Magoffin County looking to get back on the winning track, sitting at 2-9 right now.
Yeah, they are, Darryl. And, I mean, this is going to be a good game. It don't matter what the records are in the 14th and 15th, does it?
No, absolutely. Throw the records out the window.
Yes,
these two teams, very, very athletic. So it's going to be really interesting to see these two teams. I expect a defensive battle. I expect two teams that's going to want to get up and down the floor. And, hopefully if the officials allow them to play, you should have a really good ball game here.
Oh, very good game. I'm excited to watch it.
Yep, so as we're sitting here, do want to give a big shout out to Blake Mason and the folks here at Letcher Central for always rolling out the red carpet for D&D Sports Network and choosing D&D Sports Network as their go-to media outlet. We want to thank the folks making it happen. We want to thank Dr. Jerome Hatton, Appalachian Community Care, Everett Funeral Home, Double Quick, A.O. Onks to Edward Jones Financial. I want to thank Bruce Walters Ford. I also want to thank Kemper Furniture, Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Jim Mars Services, Three Rivers Medical Center, Southside Buildings and Carports, Punk's Tires, Willie Crace for State Representative, and Citizens Bank of Kentucky. So, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll come right back as we continue with the Double Quick pregame show here on the D&D Sports Network.
Smokey Armstrong here from United Motorsports of Belfry. Looking for your next adventure? We've got the motorcycles, side-by-sides, and ATVs needed to take your riding to the next level. Whether you're hitting the track, enjoying the trails, exploring the open road, or seeking comfort and style, we've got you covered with trusted brands like Honda, Polaris, and Kawasaki. At United Motorsports, we're not just about selling power sports. We're passionate about helping you find the perfect ride. Our team will work with you to customize your vehicle, offer expert advice, and provide top-notch service. No matter where your adventure takes you, ready to get started? Call us at 606-237-7311 or visit www.unitedmotorsportsbelfry.com or stop by today. Your next ride is waiting.
Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered. If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE. And we're back here on Pine Mountain here in Whitesburg, Kentucky, as we got Tommy Coppage, Michael Shawn Wakler, and Darryl McCoy on the call. You're watching the Mountain's #1 leader in sporting news, the D&D Sports Network. As you see the band, Letcher, with a fabulous band here. They've done a good job all night long. So,
yeah, Darryl, they always do, too.
They do, and the crowd's starting to fill up here, Michael Shawn, as they're all anticipating this big-time matchup. You know, Magoffin County, they still carry the weight of being a 15th region champ. Scott Castle just 2 years removed of winning the 15th region tournament with Aiden Barnett, and there's one player left from that squad, and that's Walker Russell. Walker Russell, I know Walker very well. He's one of my D&D Mountain Elite guys. He played for our D&D AAU team. He's a kid with a high motor. You know, he can score in a multitude of ways, and he's one of them kids that you can't take your eyes off from. I mean, he's going to draw attention all night because he is everywhere on the floor. As you look at these two teams coming in, Michael Shawn, the Magoffin County, 2-9 on the season. Their 2 wins, they won 2 in a row midway through the season so far. They beat Prestonsburg and Model, and they've not been able to get back on the winning track since. But, you know, they're hoping to do that here tonight on the road. But this is a tough environment to come into. This Letcher Central team, they fight, they play hard, and Trevor Noble always has his team ready to defend their home floor.
Yeah, what way to come in the new year with a big win from Magoffin County, though, you know?
Absolutely. As we're sitting here, you know, these two teams right now, as we mentioned, Letcher Central 8-4. As, you know, I know Letcher Central, you know, comes into this ball game with that 8-4 record. And, well, somewhere here. Their scoring leaders are Jaden Ambergy with 15.5 points a game, Terry Delaney at 14 points a game, and Mason Boggs has 9 a game. They're leading rebounding with Terry Delaney at 9, and also they're leading three-pointers by Mason Boggs. So over here, and you know, when you take a look at that record, the 8-4 record, you know, they've lost. Their losses ain't bad losses either. You know, they lost to a very good Perry Central team only by 6. And then they also went to Boyd County, played Raceland, and that was a 7-point ball game. Raceland, you know, and they went to the 16th region, played them there. And then they also have wins over Bayside Academy, Breathitt County, Jenkins, Cordia, Middlesboro, and Sandrock, Alabama. Now their losses come to Evangel Christian, Raceland, and Perry Central.
So they could easily be 10-2.
Oh yeah, and Magoffin County is 2-9. They're led in scoring by Walker Russell. He's averaging 20 points, 9 rebounds a game. Now we're going to do national anthem. We'll step aside just a second. We'll be right back. There we go. Great way to honor this great nation of ours by the wonderful national anthem here, played by the Letcher Central Band, as you're getting ready to watch D&D Sports Network Monday Night Basketball. And we're going to go to the starting lineups, brought to you by Double Quick. Call Double Quick for all your pizza roll needs. Starting for Magoffin County will be number 0, Walker Russell. Number 2, Mason Allen. Number 3, Parker Bowling. Number 11, Jason Burchett. And number 24, Jackson Gillen. They are head coached by Scott Castle, one of the former 15th region champions. Now, as we go over to the Letcher Central starting lineup, they are going to start the big guy in the middle, Cam Hayes. He'll wear number 0 tonight. Jaden Ambergy will wear number 3. Logan Kahn wearing number 4. Wearing number 14 will be Terry Delaney, and rocking number 20 will be Mason Boggs. They are led by Trevor Noble in his second year at the helm here of the Letcher Central Cougars.
Darryl, they have Cameron Hayes as 00 on the scoreboard. I don't know if that's wrong or what.
Yeah, I think he does wear 00.
I do too.
And again, that's Terry Delaney, guys. Watch out. He gets a breakaway. He's going to rock the rims. He's a high flyer, and he does have his pilot license, Michael Shawn.
He sure does.
So as we're sitting here, guys, again, here at Pine Mountain, 14th versus 15th region battle here on the D&D Sports Network. I want to thank Dr. Jerome Hatton, Appalachian Community Care, as well as our good friends at Everidge Funeral Home, located right here in Whitesburg, Kentucky, and Double Quick. Get on the double at Double Quick. They got hot, fresh pizza rolls with cold refreshments. Make sure you hit them up as you leave the game, guys. Double Quick is a proud partner of the D&D Sports Network, Letcher Central Cougars, and all mountain athletes.
And if you haven't had a Supreme, I advise you to try it, people.
Here we go. Looks like jumping things off here, you're going to have Dason Burchett and Cam Hayes. You know, Cam Hayes, if you've never watched him, best passing big man that I've seen in a long time.
I got chill bumps, Darryl. I'm ready.
Yeah, he's got great floor vision for a big guy. He works really well at that high post. You know, he can also step out, stretch the floor if he needs to. Now, coming out, you see the Kemper Furniture scoreboard, bottom of your screen. Letcher at Logan Kahn. Logan Kahn, he swings over to Mason Boggs. Kahn back to Boggs. Boggs gets it down low to Delaney. Delaney turns, fade away, no good. Walker Russell grabs his first rebound of the game. Now, Walker Russell is a stat sheet stuffer, guys. He will affect the game in a multitude of ways, averaging a double-double on the season, 20 and 10.
He's always statting.
Yeah. Nice drive there. Comes up empty, though, Mason Allen. Mason Allen, former Paintsville Tiger. Nice sidestep. Beautiful move by Ambergy, but he comes up empty. Delaney rips it away and probably got lucky because Dason Burchett would have picked up the foul if they wouldn't have caught the jump ball.
Little push after that too, Darryl.
Yeah,
I like it.
Getting physical. Bowling. Parker Bowling, also a kid that can fill it up. He's a very streaky scorer. When he's on, he's hard to stop. There's Bowling with the ball out top. Bowling swings it back over to Burchett. Burchett out to Mason Allen. Mason Allen turns. Nice cut. Walker Russell with the 5. Slamma-jamma.
Great pass.
What a dunk by Walker Russell. What a way to start this game.
Yes, sir. Great pass with the big fella flushing it.
Yeah, they'll swing it over. Boggs. Boggs goes baseline jumper and rims in and out. Russell with his second rebound. He kicks up to Parker Bowling. Bowling stops, pops, and cannot drop. Walker Russell with the rebound and the putback. He's got all 4 points so far for the Hornets.
Well, if they don't know he came to play, Darryl, I think they do now.
You got a happy mama over there in the stands. As I mentioned, Walker Russell, I had the pleasure of coaching Walker Russell for a couple summers with our D&D AAU team, the D&D Mountain Elite. And Walker's one of them kids, he's a joy to coach because whatever you tell him to do, he's going to go out there and do. If you tell him, hey, Walker, I just need you to play defense, share the basketball, and listen, don't worry about scoring, he's not going to worry about scoring. If you tell him to give you 20, he's going to come out and he's going to give you 20. I mean, he's that kind of a kid.
Well, before the season, you talked about him all summer. I feel like I knew him before I even got to watch him play, and he didn't disappoint. Like you said, he's always in the game all the time. He's the guy that leads his team.
Me and Phelps head coach Justin McCoy coached Walker and D&D team there a couple years in a row. Lavina Frisbee says 20-20 for Walker. We'll see. It's going to be easier said than done against a team like Letcher. This is a very good basketball team. And they'll swing it back. Nice cut, Russell. And he did walk. Shuffled the pivot feet.
That was a good call.
And right now, Scott Castle coming out with a Princeton offense, looking at them back doors.
Yeah. Darryl with the big Princeton.
Here comes Boggs. He's going across the timeline. Boggs gets it into Cam Hayes, right back to Boggs. Boggs three-pointer up, no good. And rebound goes up, and Logan Kahn's going to go to the line, try to get a couple easy ones here. Now Logan Kahn, what's he shooting on the year from the free throw line? And he sinks the first.
They don't even have him on the stats on the free throw line.
Yeah, it could be his first ones of the year.
I know it's not his first one.
It could be.
Oh, it could be. You're right, though.
Here comes Walker Russell.
KHSAA is not wrong too many times.
No, you see Walker Russell right now handling point guard duty, kind of that point forward. He has the ability to do that. He can handle the ball really well for a power forward.
Yeah, he's got great handles.
Yeah, he's a kid that at the next level, he's going to be more of a small forward, Burchett. But, his Scott Castle has definitely made him a versatile player by making sure that he has the ability to handle the rock if needed. There's Bowling. Bowling loses it to Russell. Walker Russell on the deck, and Letcher Central comes away with it. Here comes the Cougars on the push. Delaney kicks it over. Nice job. And Cam Hayes goes up, hangs in the air, and he'll give Letcher their first lead of the game at 5-4. You can see the score on the Kemper Furniture scoreboard, bottom of your screen.
That was a good take.
Guys, don't forget we're an interactive broadcast. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're rooting for in the Kemper Furniture or in the Jim Mars service comment section below. As you see the score on the Kemper Furniture scoreboard, 5-4, Letcher Central lead. Nice move by Allen, but he is met by Ambergy with a nice block. Nice job by Burchett. He kicks it to Mason Allen, and they're going to get Ambergy with the foul.
Yeah. Called a block on him.
Or no, they're going to call that foul on Boggs.
I thought it was Ambergy as well.
I did too. Mason Allen looking to inbound the basketball. He'll get it into Russell. Russell drives right. Pull up. And no good. Nice fadeaway jumper. Didn't fall, though. Here comes Delaney. He gets over to Boggs. Boggs, floater. No. He gets it down to Ambergy. Ambergy with the putback. Jaden Ambergy was a huge pickup for Letcher Central during the offseason. He come from Knott Central. Knott Central, he was kind of a 3-and-D guy. And right there, you see him jump in the passing lane. Nice move by Ambergy. He's getting jiggy with it. Nice sidestep, good finish there. And Letcher Central jumps out to the 9-4 lead. We'll be right back here on Monday Night Basketball.
Unfortunately, water, mold, or fire damage can happen to you. Restoration One of Southern West Virginia is available 24/7 to help take the stress out of your mess. Our primary goal is to respond and restore your property back to normal as quickly and safely as possible. When disaster strikes, Restoration One is your go-to cleanup crew. Save our number now in case you need us later. Whether the job is big or small, give Restoration One a call. 304-443-4959.
And there we go. You see the slam on the Punk's tire replay as we're coming back out. Nice block by Cam Hayes, and Ambergy kick it out to the leak out guy. They're going to call jump ball.
Kick ball.
Yeah, it's going to stay. They call it, kick ball, so it's going to stay with the Cougars here. Delaney will be down there to inbound the basketball.
That was a good catch by the ref.
Guys, make sure as we look right now, we got 2 college coaches tuning in right now. And that's what you get with D&D Sports Network. Appreciate the head coaches for tuning in. As 2 in-state schools, these players, I would say they're probably looking at Cam Hayes, Terry Delaney, Walker Russell, Jaden Ambergy. I mean, there's a slew of talent on the floor here for both squads.
Yeah. Harrison Addington's came in the game for Letcher Central.
Who is it?
Harrison Addington, number 2.
Yeah. Nice job there, Terry Delaney. Good inbounds play by the Trevor Noble, and they jump out to a 7-point advantage right now with 2:46 to go here in the first quarter. First quarter is sponsored by our good friends A.O. Onks to Edward Jones Financial, located in Pikeville, Kentucky. They'll take care of all your financial needs. There's Walker Russell, drives, kicks, Parker Bowling, corner pocket 3, buries it. And they'll cut that lead into 4 here. Now they'll kick it back out. There's Ambergy. Drive, kick, Walker Russell right now all over Cam Hayes. Swing it back over Addington. Delaney, nice little jumper there.
Nice touch.
Yeah, stretches it back out to a 5-point advantage. Or 6-point advantage. You see Mason Allen. He's going to be met at midcourt. That's number 13, Alex Gilliam in. Alex Gilliam, also a nice player for Letcher Central. And Cam Hayes gets it. He's got Ambergy leaking out. Ambergy, nice finish on the other side of the rim. I'm telling you, Jaden Ambergy has been on a streak the last 2 weeks here for Letcher Central. And, this is, a lot of times when kids move, there's a lot of hostility. And, Jaden Ambergy's one of them. It was kind of a good move for both squads. And there's Russell hanging and banging. And he's going to draw the foul on Addington. But, Ambergy coming over, it was a good move for Ambergy. And, not Central, it freed up some of the younger guys able to get a spot there. And, Letcher Central, they got a rising star in Jaden Ambergy. If he's playing the rest of the season like he's playing early on here, Letcher Central, they'll have a chance to make some noise in the 14th region.
Good call there on that.
How about Walker Russell banging down low on that play?
Yeah, that's the way he plays. Lavina Frisbee says start playing, Walker.
That's the way they let you play in Kentucky. That's why in the JV game I was surprised.
Russell sinks to second, and lead sets at 7 for Letcher Central. They'll swing it over, corner pocket 3, up and good. Logan Kahn burying the trifecta.
Letcher coming a little hot here, Darryl.
Right now they are led in scoring by Ambergy with 6 points. Swings it over to Mason Allen. Allen hands it over to Bowling. Bowling, nice cut. And again, I love this offense by Scott Castle right now. I mean, just looking for backdoor cuts. And Walker Russell, they found him 3 times for good looks.
Yeah, and I know you know the kid. He come up limping, but he's fine, right, Darryl?
Oh, yeah.
He can play all day.
Nah, listen, he's tough as nails. And, a lot of people don't know about Walker. Walker's lucky to even be in playing basketball. Last year he got diagnosed with diabetes and severe diabetes. And, we had to take and he had a patch, and we had to keep this little thing in our pocket, and it would alarm us if his sugar got low. And there he is, nails that one. And right now he's 2 of 4 from the free throw line.
Glad to see him being able to play, Darryl. That's awesome.
Yeah, he's a tough cookie. Now kick it over. Cam Hayes swings it back over. Gilliam, Kahn to Delaney. Delaney buries the trifecta. And Letcher Central, don't look now. They've stretched this thing out to a 12-point advantage. here in the first quarter. Magoffin County, they got to keep this thing close. You know, that's what you was worried about, this stifling defense of Letcher. You know, worried about going on them scoring droughts. Pull up. No good. And nice job. They'll get it down low to the big fella. And the baby hook, good for Lovely.
Something you don't see very much anymore, the baby hook. Loved it.
Yeah, there's Con. Con swings over to Boggs. Boggs, three-pointer up. Tip in, no good. And the basket will be waved off. It's a 10-point advantage for Letcher Central at the end of the first quarter. 21-11 is your score. We'll be right back.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
And we are back here on Pine Mountain here in Whitesburg, Kentucky, as we got Michael Shawn Wakler, Tommy Coppage, and Darryl McCoy on the call. You're watching Monday Night Basketball here live on the D&D Sports Network. This second quarter is sponsored by Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance right now is made up of Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Health, and East Kentucky Chiropractic. They'll take care of all your health care needs if you live in the Perry County Hazard area. So as we're coming out, guys, on the Kemper Furniture scoreboard right now, it's a 10-point deficit for Magoffin. Letcher Central leading 21-11 over the Hornets.
Guys, hit that like and share button. Get this out there to people that don't even know it's on, maybe.
Absolutely. Hit that share button. Get these numbers up for these boys. John Johnson says he hopes we can cover some Letcher girls games. We absolutely. We love the girls team. Big fans of Coach Baker, Whitney, and also, looking forward to seeing Kaylee Baker and Sadie Johnson this year. We'll try to get their games soon. We tried picking them up in Florida. Didn't work out. We was at the same tournament as them. We just wasn't able to get them. Lavina Frisbee says, come on, Mason Allen, Joe Dirt, fool somebody. And Terry Hall says, who is covering the Floyd Central game? They do not allow streaming in Lawrence County. We do apologize, guys. We would be there.
Cameron Hayes with a charge, took a charge just now.
Mason Allen now hand it over to Parker Bowling. Bowling swings it over. Lovely. Gets it down to Walker Russell. And right now Delaney all over Walker Russell. Russell goes up, makes the hard layup there. And they needed that bucket. Here comes Cam Hayes. Look at the big fella handle the rock. Nice pass, Delaney. He'll go to the line.
I didn't see much there, Darryl.
He got poked in the eye, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see that.
Guys, real quick, I want to thank Dr. Jerome Hatton, Appalachian Community Care, Everidge Funeral Home, Double Quick, A.O. Ox, the Edward Jones Financial, Bruce Walters Ford, Kemper Furniture, Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Jim Marr Services, Three Rivers Medical Center, Southside Buildings and Carports, Punk's Tires, Willie Crace, State Representative, and Citizens Bank of Kentucky. And he sinks the second, and they'll extend the lead back out to 10 here. Here comes Mason Allen handling the ball out top. Allen, he'll hand it in. That's number 15, Noah Gibson in the game. Delaney with the steal. Delaney, nice job by Delaney. He comes up empty there. Gibson kicks over to Bowling. Bowling. And good job. Walker Russell with a nice look. Lovely, not able to finish. Cam Hayes out on the break. Here comes Cam Hayes. Look at the big fella handle the rock and hits the floater. I'm telling you guys, Cam Hayes is a PTPer, a primetime performer.
Yeah, here he is again.
Yeah, there he is. Nice pass, Hayes. And nice finish there by Boggs. Mason Boggs with the finish, and Scott Castle wants the timeout. They'll take one. We will too. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Little Flower Clinic Rheumatology, Dr. Travis Sizemore and Brianna Cornitz, treating autoimmune disorders such as lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, and more. 487-9505. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
And we are back here as Magoffin County still talking about it. Scott Castle trying to figure a way to dig his team out of this deficit they found themselves in. It's Letcher Central leading 27-13 on the Kemper Furniture scoreboard. Michael Shawn Wakler, Tommy Coppage, and Darryl McCoy on the call. You're watching the D&D Sports Network.
Yeah, there's plenty of time left in this quarter. Magoffin gets a couple of stops. They can be right back in this, make a game of close.
You see Cam Hayes right there. As I mentioned, the big fella. He, for his size, he handles the ball. He's got impeccable floor vision. He obviously goes the wide eye care. And
with that passing.
Yeah, I mean he's an unbelievable passer. Got good touch, soft hands.
They've stopped play here.
A lot to like about Cam Hayes.
Something on the floor, guys. Debris.
If you watch him, he's who Wyoming East's Connor Fox needs to watch and imitate. Cam Hayes is just so smooth. Nice pass there. Russell throws up a prayer. No good. Boggs stops, pops, and cannot drop. Walker Russell with another rebound. Russell, nice look. Gibson with an easy lay-in. And
great pass.
Now you can see why I say Walker Russell is a stat sheet stuffer. There's Boggs again from the corner. He off the mark. And there's Walker Russell with another rebound. That's his 6th of the first half. And he hits the foul line jumper. Logan Kahn, nice job penetrating middle. No good. Walker Russell grabs another rebound. Make that 7.
He's got the last 3 rebounds.
Yeah, there's Russell. Goes up, tough shot. And even double pumped that one. Walker Russell single-handedly willing Magoffin County back in this thing as they've cut this thing back to single digits, guys.
Yeah, he's in the last 4 scores. He's involved in them, and he's got all the rebounds.
Mm-hmm.
Russell with 12 points already, Darryl.
Yeah, I mean, that's 12 points. What's he got, 7 or 8 rebounds?
7.
Yeah, there's Cam Hayes. Cam Hayes with the rebound there. Hayes goes up, finishes with the left. And Trevor Noble wants the full timeout. As they take one, we'll jump out with them. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
And we are back here on Pine Mountain. Tommy Coppage, Michael Shawn Wakler, and Darryl McCoy on the call. You're watching D&D Sports Network. Monday night basketball. Magoffin County trailing by 10, 29-19 on the Kemper Furniture scoreboard to the Letcher Central Cougars. Now coming back out, that's number 30 in the game, Evan Reed. Reed hands it off. Walker Russell over to that right side. Back over to Reed. Parker Bowling to Gibson. Gibson. And there's Lovely. Walker Russell, some college coach is going to, they're going to get lucky with Walker Russell, because when you get Walker Russell into a legitimate weight training program, he's going to be a big get for any school.
A lot of contact.
There's Noah Gibson, goes up, baby hook, no good. And Lovely finishes with the left. And they'll cut the lead here, back to 8.
Yeah. Good quarter from Magoffin so far.
Yeah, Magoffin right now, they got to keep this thing to, under 10 here heading into the locker room. Boggs got a hairpin trigger. He's looking to pop it at any chance. And I don't blame him. He shoots so well. Kahn gets tripped up. He'll go to the line here. He hit his first 2 tonight.
Great pass by Hayes. He's got great vision. I can see that. Cameron Hayes does.
They said Terry Hall said, "Who's covering Floyd Central?" As I said before, they do not allow streaming there. We do apologize, or we would be there. UPOC guard, a former 15th region champ and Magoffin County shooting guard, Aiden Barnett, tuning in.
Thank you, Mr. Barnett.
He's Aiden, one of the most dominant scorers we've seen in the D&D era. In over a decade, he's one of the most gifted scorers.
That's why I said Mr.
Yeah.
Excellent football player, too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If Aiden would have focused on being a wide receiver, he could have played Division I football. He was that kind of athlete. They'll swing it in. Nice job. Shot up. It would have had to be in the right program, but he had that potential.
Nice
Trusty
football.
with a nice bucket there. Trusty showed in the JV game how athletic he was. He had 3 blocked shots in the junior varsity game. Cam Hayes off the mark, and nice job there by Gilliam. Gilliam off the mark, and there's Delaney chasing down the loose ball. And right now, Magoffin County sitting in that 2-3 zone. And I don't know if I'd have gave him that. He was a little out of control going in there.
I thought he was out of control myself.
But he's going to get rewarded either way, and Letcher Central gets the basketball. As you see, Ambergy out top. Ambergy has had himself a heck of a first half here for the Cougars. Delaney fires the 3. He's off the mark. Walker Russell with another rebound. Walker Russell closing in on a double-double here in the first half. Evan Reed, 3-pointer up, no good. Weak side rebound by Ambergy. Here comes Ambergy. There, got tripped up. Ambergy throws up a tough shot, nearly went in. Trusty gets the rebound that time. I'm not sure. The Walker Russell, I know he's got 9 rebounds now. Do you know how many? Is that what you got him at? Or?
Well, I had him at 8, but you could be right. I could have missed one.
Coming back the other way. Delaney goes in, and they're going to call a block on Walker Russell.
He was there before the players out there. I don't know about I didn't. I'm not the ref.
Yeah, that was a bang play. I can't say either way was wrong. I mean, I think you could have been right. And Scott Castle not happy. And Walker Russell's going to go to the bench.
He called a technical on the coach, I believe. On the coach.
Yeah. So Scott Castle will have the seatbelt strapped on. He'll be sitting. If it was on the coach, he'll be sitting the rest of this half. And he's still letting the coach know about it, or the official know about it.
And he's not sitting.
Yeah.
He's getting his money's worth, ain't he?
No, yeah, absolutely.
Look, he's still.
Yeah, absolutely. He is furious over there right now.
Look at him.
Yeah. I'm telling you, he's one of the most respected coaches in the business. Great guy, the great coach. Shot up by Delaney. And Lavina Frisbee says bad call. Like I said, I mean, I think, it was bang. I would have probably went the way of a charge.
He's making him sit now.
Yeah. So Scott Castle will have the seat belt applied. Shot up. Good. Alex Gilliam and Scott Castle, he's right back on his feet, says give me the timeout. As they're going to talk about it. They'll take one. We'll take one with them. We'll stay right here.
They called another one.
So it's on the Magoffin bench.
Yeah. He's letting him know who it is right here.
I don't know who they're. So some young man, they're going to call it on number 5. That's going to be Colin Lovely. So.
Yeah, he looked at Lovely's uniform on the front. That was who he was looking at.
Yeah, Cam Hayes is going to step to the line here, and he'll shoot technicals. Right now, Magoffin, man, they're shooting herself in the foot. You know, I mean, this was a close game. Couple technicals, I mean, you're looking 4 points if he sinks this one. Well, more than a 4-point swing because the guy come out and hit the 3, so that's a 7, 8, 9 or 7, 8 point swing.
Yes, sir. That's in any game. That's huge.
Yeah, that's absolutely. And you get the ball back here.
Yeah, it could be a 12-point swing.
Yeah. There we go.
I tell you what, Trusty coming off the bench, he's been a help for them.
Oh yeah, Trusty. Listen, he's a trusty player. You know, you can. He's one of them kids. He's athletic. He'll come in, do whatever you need him to do, and he'll make some plays happen.
Every team needs a guy like that.
38-23 is the score. 1:45 to go here in the first half. As Trusty inbounds the basketball to Mason Allen. Mason Allen, as I mentioned, the former Paintsville Tiger, coming in. They call him Joe Dirt. They're in Salyersville. They'll swing it back over. Noah Gibson, right back over to Allen. Allen spins, baseline, shot up, and you know I like Walker Russell with 2 fouls, but you also cannot let this get out of hand with him on the bench. You know, if I'm them, I'm going to try to burn some clock, take my time here. Mason Allen sinks the first one.
Yeah, it was a good take by Allen. I thought they was going to hold it to the end of the half, to be honest, with Russell out.
Well, we see Wesley Christian head coach Peyton Adams tuning in. Good to see you on here, Peyton.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah. Mason Allen shot up and sinks the second. And now 13-point advantage. Here comes Cam Hayes. Cam Hayes looking for help. Swings over to Gilliam. Gilliam right there, stolen away by Mason Allen. Here comes Mason Allen on the break. Allen spins, shot up, and count it! Mason Allen going to have a chance at an old-fashioned 3 Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point play opportunity.
Nice spin move there. That was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, how about that? You know, forcing a turnover on one end, and that's the way you turn defense into offense in a hurry.
Yeah, that's awesome to see defense into offense in my book. That's the way you should play always.
Lavina Frisbee says, let's go, Joe Dirte. The
10-point game, though.
Yeah, Cam Hayes. They'll swing it back around. Yeah, I mean, you think of that. You know, I mean, they're very fortunate to be within 10 here.
Yeah.
You know, and right now, I mean, if you can stop them here. Nice move by Con. Boggs wide open. He's off the mark. And out there, Cam Hayes just beating everybody to the ball, and they're going to call a foul on Trusty. Yeah, right there, a lot of standing around watching, and that's where if Walker Russell's in the game, he's probably going to get that rebound.
Yeah, he's been getting them all. Why wouldn't he have gotten that one, right?
I was hoping Russell would get to complete the double-double in the first half.
Yeah, that's a big milestone. I was too.
And Cam Hayes, the big fella, sinks the first. Shot well from the free throw line right now. He is 4 for 5 on the day. Sinks the second. Make it 5 for 6. Trusty inbounds the basketball to Mason Allen. Now, have a chance to cut this to 10 here if you can score here. And Mason Allen loses control. Not the way you want to finish if you're Magoffin County. A good defense there being played by Evan Reed.
Nice hands for sure.
25 seconds to go. You need a stop right here. Big possession here, defensive possession for Magoffin. This will be huge for Letcher if they can extend this lead here.
A stop and a score for Magoffin would be huge.
Logan Kahn step back, swings it over, three-pointer up. And Boggs buries that one, and he'll stretch his lead out just like that to 15. And now here comes Mason Allen. Mason Allen trying to get downhill. Tough shot, goes up. And they called the foul, so he's going to go to the free throw line here. These are big free throws right here. Huge.
Yeah. Great rebound by the guy. He wasn't going to be denied.
Sinks that one. Second one up and good. And that will lead us to halftime, as it's going to be Letcher Central walking into the locker room with a 13-point advantage, 43-30 on the Kemper Furniture scoreboard. We'll take a quick break. Be right back on the Double Quick Halftime Show. We'll get you caught up on all the comings and goings of the first half. Stay tuned.
You're a great outside shooter, but all the talk this year has been you driving.
It's true. I'm going to be driving a Kia Telluride from Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville.
Right now, get a new Kia Telluride with up to $4,500 off the sticker.
So why Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville?
Because when others won't, Walters will.
Come shop us in Pikeville or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
Welcome back, everybody. We are live here at Pine Mountain as you got the Double Quick halftime show rolling on here with Tommy Coppage, Shawn Wakler, and Darryl McCoy on the call. Right now on the Double Quick halftime scorecard, it's Letcher Central leading 43-30 over Magoffin County, and Terry Delaney leading the Cougars with 11 points. Cam Hayes not far behind with 9 points. Logan Kahn and Mason Boggs has 7 points apiece in the first half. Over on the Magoffin County side, Walker Russell nearly a double-double in the first half, 12 points, 9 rebounds. Mason Allen, 7 points, and Caleb Lovely with 4 points. Guys, 13-point advantage. You take and look. 8 of that come from them 2 technical fouls there within a 30-second span of each other. You take that out, you're looking at about a 5-point ball game here. And, this Magoffin County team, I think, they done a good job treading water with Walker Russell out of the game. They didn't take and give up a huge point advantage. It's still within striking distance, 13-point game, and you're bringing him back in. He's got 3 fouls to give, so we'll see here in the second half how each one of these teams handle this. But Magoffin County right there, you don't want to turn away. This game's still anybody's ball game.
Yeah, and I keep thinking of the woman, I don't know who she was, that said Walker Russell with 20 and 20. I mean, he's almost had half of that in the first half.
Yeah.
So, I mean, with that being said, you got 4 people that's almost in double figures for Letcher. For them to be down just 13 is something. And you said the 8-point lead, or the 8-point stretch where they got the technicals, that's the difference in the game, guys.
Yeah, Magoffin County done a really good job coming out here and playing it all on the court in the first half,
Yeah, they did, and when they took Walker Russell out, I didn't think they was going to get any offense or rebounds and stuff. They hung in there a little better than I thought they did without him on the floor too, Tommy.
Yeah.
All right, guys, as we're starting the second half, remember we're an interactive broadcast. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for in the comment section below. As Jim Marr Service comment section, also hit that like and share button, guys. Get these numbers up. Let's get these numbers up for these boys here. Big time 14th versus 15th region battle. Brought to you courtesy of Dr. Jerome Hatton, Appalachian Community Care, Everett Funeral Home, and Double Quick. Also want to thank Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, and our good friends at Kemper Furniture. Cam Hayes, fadeaway, no good. Logan Kahn with the weak side rebound. Parker Bowling steals it away. Here comes Bowling, and really Magoffin County, they set just about their entire starting lineup there. Besides Mason Allen, Parker Bowling wasn't in. You didn't have Walker Russell or Jackson Gillen in the game there to close out the first half.
You're right, Darryl. Good point.
Walker Russell fadeaway, no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Hornets.
Jackson Gillen almost got that rebound there.
Said Lavina Frisbee says he had that at Magoffin against Prestonsburg, 20 points and 20 rebounds in the Prestonsburg game.
Thank you.
That's his grandma.
Oh. Well, Grandma always knew best in my world.
Great defensive performance there on that possession as they forced them into the 5-second call.
Great defense.
Now, Logan Kahn inbounds the basketball over to Delaney and Noah Gibson. They stealed away. Jackson Gillen drives, kicks it in, and they won't call the foul. Out there, a lot of contact let go as Delaney got pushed to the ground.
Yeah, Logan Kahn with the block.
Let's see here, Mason Allen and throws it away. Here you see coming back Logan Kahn. Nice job getting up the floor and count it. Logan Kahn going to the line for a chance at a Three Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point play opportunity. Now, shot up by Kahn.
Gives Kahn 10 points on the day.
That'll bring Harrison Addington in for the Cougars. Mason Allen gets signal from Scott Castle over on the sideline. He's going to be matched up with Boggs out top. Right back to Allen. Mason Allen. He's going to start it back out. Nice dump down. And Jackson Gillen going to have a chance at a three-point play opportunity here, guys.
Started out with some offense this half. I love it.
You know, Mason Boggs, I just realized something. Mason Boggs, I think, started the JV and varsity game, didn't he?
Yes, I believe.
Yeah, you're right, Darryl.
I'm pretty sure. We got it somewhere. Is he in that one? He's number 20 in that one too, right? No, he wasn't on that, but I'm just about positive. No, over here. He'd be over here.
He's not over there. That's why I was looking at the other side too.
I could have swore Boggs played in that JV game.
I sure thought he did.
Now Noah Gibson, he's going to tie it up, and they called timeout. I thought they said timeout.
They said jump ball, I thought.
Yeah. Well, either way here.
It's Magoffin ball, right?
Yep. So, play in. Walker Russell with the ball out top. Russell takes that high screen out top by Gillen. Russell picks up his dribble. He'll swing it into Gibson. Right there, wide open. Yeah, goes up, shot up, and good. Jackson Gillen gets the bucket. Good ball movement. And right now, it's back to a 13-point advantage. There's Boggs straight down the pipe. No good. Delaney with the rebound, and he's going to go to the line.
Both teams crashed the boards really well.
I watched Delaney this summer, which actually I think you was there with me, my son, maybe. Did you go to the EKU camp with me? No, I don't think so.
Didn't.
Yeah,
I went to the two other camps with me.
Terry Delaney was at the EKU camp, and he put on a show out there. He went played one-on-one with EKU's Austin Ball, and had everybody in the gymnasium watching him too. He's fun to watch.
Was Brady Johnson there as well?
No.
Okay, well I was with the other one.
No,
then.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's Walker Russell. He gets it into Mason Allen. Here comes Mason Allen walking the ball up the floor.
Hey, this Letcher team's got a lot of talent, Darryl.
And they do. Mason Allen has Boggs painted all over him here. Nice spin move. $1 million move with a 10-cent finish. As he comes up empty on that one.
They will retain the ball, though.
Yep. Guys, we got a big week of basketball coming up for you. Walker Russell looking for help, swings it over to Gibson. Gibson swings it down to the corner. And he's got Evan Reed. Nice pass. Finds Gillen. Jackson Gillen having himself a second half here.
He's got 6 early here.
Yep. Swing it back over to Delaney. Delaney, nice dump down. Harrison Addington with an easy lay-in. Mason Allen getting up the floor in a hurry. And off the glass, but they're going to say bucket don't count. Walker Russell's been quiet here in the second half. They've done a good job defensively on him.
That's what I was going to say, Darryl. He's not scored yet, right?
No, they brought Harrison Addington in, and Addington, has done a good job focusing on shutting Walker Russell down. There's Walker Russell. Again, Walker Russell had a double-double in the first half. He's going to go up, shot up. Or had 12 points, 9 rebounds. There's his 10th rebound, nearly 10th of the game. He lost it. Here comes Jaden Ambergy. Jaden Ambergy was the star of the first half. Beautiful sidestep layup there by Ambergy.
That's the way you do it right there.
Yep. Coming back, Mason Allen. He's going to drive, kick. Gibson, corner pocket 3, no good. Rebound by Mason Allen. Allen goes up, and they're going to say foul on the floor. Right now, fouls racking up here. And real quick, guys, we want to thank Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Willie Crace for state representative, Punk's Tires, Southside Buildings and Carports, Three Rivers Medical Center, Jim Mars Services, Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, Kemper Furniture, Bruce Walters Ford, A.O. Onks to Edward Jones Financial, Double Quick, Dr. Jerome Hatton at Everett Funeral Home, and Appalachian Community Care. Cannot do it without our community partners, guys. Make sure you hit them up and let them know you appreciate the broadcast if you don't care. They're the reason we're able to bring this to you live and in living color each and every night.
Yeah, Walters is the only way I get around out at my house, so I really appreciate Bruce and Eric.
And guys, don't forget. Shot up and falls in. Ambergy gives him a kiss there, blows the kiss at him. Coming back the other way, here comes Boggs. Nice pass, Harrington Addington finishes in transition there, and now this thing's out to a 20-point game, largest lead of the game. Magoffin allowing it to get out of the hands here. Mason.
Yeah, that's why the bounce pass right there only works, not the over the head. It usually goes out of bounds. Right there, that's an awesome pass.
Well, they got to go back to what was working in the first half, and that's give the rock to Walker Russell.
Yeah.
I mean, like, he was obviously giving Letcher issues there in that first half, and now, I mean, shoot, he's only touched the ball once, twice here in the second half.
Yeah, I don't think Addington can guard him as good as the whole half.
Well, Addington's a really good defender. There you see him boxing out, strong down low. Weak side rebound by Ambergy, and Ambergy going to have a chance to get three the old-fashioned way with a Three Guys Pizza and Brew three-point play opportunity loading up. And yeah, look at them rims down there. Look, you see how they're how
this
much they're
one's
bent.
down farther than this one, but yeah, that one there, I might be able to dunk that with a trampoline now.
Yeah, the only thing you're ducking is donuts, Michael Shawn.
Yeah, and everybody knows my wife cut me off a little Debbie, so I can't do that no more either.
Sit over there and pop down, son.
Thank you.
Getting out of hand. Coming back the other way. There's Walker Russell. Russell. The ball back out top, and this is what they need to get back to. Good job bringing a double team out. They'll swing it back over. Burchett. Right back, it's number 23, Matthew Hall in the game now. Hall swings it back around to Burchett. Burchett shot up, no good. And Alex Gilliam with the rebound. Alex Gilliam's a kid I like. He's got a lot of potential. And right there, Dason Burchett just stood and watched instead of going and getting it. You never sit and watch a ball like that. If you can get it, you get it. Because there's always the chance of that happening right there.
Yeah.
And I always told my players, listen, don't sit there and take for granted that, a ball's going to roll out of bounds or, you go make the play.
You go get it, always.
Always having the mindset that you're making a play. There's Ambergy, no matter what it is. Addington gets it down low. Guys, and one thing I've noticed, I don't know if maybe he might be nursing an injury, but Cam Hayes not really played here in the second half. You see, coming back, Walker Russell goes in off the glass. Big transition bucket there for Russell.
Maybe that'll get him going, Darryl.
How many's he got, 15, 14?
14.
Gilliam off the mark. Ambergy, I'm telling you, Ambergy right now playing his tail off on both ends of the floor. Walker Russell, he's going to drive. And
shot right there.
Yeah, he went down hard on that one.
Yeah, he's shaking his left wrist. But he got his 10th rebound right there, didn't he, guys?
Yep.
So he does have a double-double.
Walker Russell, 14 points, 10 rebounds right now on the night.
And
again,
a lot to
unofficially.
Go. Right, and a lot to go in this game, too.
Shot up. Good.
When you're a shooter, all you got to do is see that ball go through the hole one time to get you started.
That's all you need. See it go through once. See if we can get an update from the Pike Central and Belfry girls game. It looks like Belfry's going to win at 59-51.
Close.
Yeah. Swing it back over. Now Cam Hayes back in the game. We just talked about him. We'll go Terry Delaney. He's going to go to the line. He'll try to get a couple easy ones here. Terry Delaney's made a living at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, how many free throws he had, you think?
He's hit 7.
He's hit 7, so he's at least.
He's 7 for 9, 8 for 10 right there.
Yeah. So this is his 5th trip to the charity stripe.
Yeah, I know he's missed 2. I knew that. I knew he had a lot of free throws, though. 80% from the line will win you some games, though.
So, also, we got an update earlier. Martin County knocks off Paintsville in the All-A. They will advance and face the winner of Belfry Bethy Lane. Let us know if you got an update on that score, guys. As we also got Shelby Valley Pikeville. That's one I cannot wait to watch. I think on tomorrow night or Wednesday one. Walker Russell, tough shot. They going to call out the bucket? No, they're going to say on the floor.
Yeah, Shelby Valley is one of my favorite teams to watch.
Yeah, they're tough. You know, I mean, it's hard not to say Brady Robinson. You know, well, I don't know, man. It's tough. Chris Spriggs, Brady Robinson, I think, are probably the leaders in the clubhouse right now. I think Caden Harris and Jackson Keene are like right there. And then I think them 4. And then, of course, I don't know if they'll get the wins and losses, but the numbers Walker Russell's putting up, who knows, you know, what could happen there. But, you know, I think, you know, I don't know if the wins, losses will be there for him.
So that is a factor, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, to most coaches.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's a kid like just dropping 50 every night. There goes Hayes. Nice job. And he gets it stuck. And Letcher going deep into their bench here, bringing in some of the JV kids. Parker Bowling back on the line. You know, this Magoffin County team, it's been kind of an odd lineup tonight. You know, we've seen like Parker Bowling's back in the game now. You know, he's set for a long period.
Cameron Hayes is at the line here. He made his first one. He missed the second.
So start playing ball, Walker, Lavina Frisbee says. There's Walker Russell playing that point forward row.
He plays that well, I think.
He does. He handles the ball well for an interior player.
What size is he, Darryl?
Walker's probably 6'4", 6'5".
Okay. He handles the ball really good.
Yeah. Yeah, as I mentioned, you know, he played with us on our D&D Mountain Elite team. Here comes Cam Hayes. Nice job getting down court. Tough bucket. And, but, you know, what, you know, I forgot to mention is he was a sophomore playing up with seniors. And, you know, there was quite a few times that we would go up against teams that had 6'10" players. And Walker Russell had no problem at all defending a 6'10" player.
Yeah.
You know, and that was as a sophomore.
Yeah, he's going back to the line as you speak about the young man.
Yeah,
he shot a lot of free throws here tonight as well.
He's got 16 on the night.
16 and 10 or 11, I think now. But, yeah, Darryl, I'm impressed with the guy that just got the rebound.
Yeah. Oh, he's smooth.
Cameron Hayes. Yeah,
there he is, three-pointer. Stops, pops, cannot drop. But, yeah, Cam Hayes is smoother than the other side of the pillow.
Yeah.
They'll swing it over. And Con was trying to take, there's Walker Russell. Pull up and give Walker Russell 18 on the night.
Anybody else, that would have been a steal, Darryl. The kid's got really good hands, too. He's stronger than he looks.
Oh, yeah,
I just seen that.
There you see coming back Cam Hayes. Cam Hayes working Russell out top. Hayes swings it over and shot up. No good for Gilliam. And Con goes up, gets blocked by Burchett.
Did they call a foul?
No. 67-45 is the score at the end of 3. We'll be right back. Well, no,
yeah,
he did get fouled.
Yeah.
Wow. You see, the official waved that off.
Exactly. That's why I was getting to you.
You know, he waved the shot off. So how, before he even said it, he said the shot wasn't good.
The ref at the table was the one that said the foul. I don't know.
Yeah.
.3.
Oh, well, they're putting .3, and after the coach on the baseline waved the whole play off.
Darryl, is that .3 or 3 seconds?
That's .3 now.
Okay. I thought they had it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I saw the guy wave it off, and you said, we're out of here, and I seen the bigger guy, the ref, come over and say he's shooting number 3.
Yeah,
fouled him.
Yeah, I'm not saying maybe he seen something from behind or something and called it. I didn't hear it, but, I'm not saying it didn't happen, but, I thought it was definitely a play on. I didn't see much contact there.
Well, they say something about the ball don't fly.
Walker Russell gets it and off the mark as the score will say it, 67-45 at the end of 3. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
And there we see Blake Mason. If there's anybody who knows what the right call was there before we left, it's Blake Mason. He is one of the top officials over there in the 15th region. Does a fabulous job. He'll be at the All-A tomorrow night. So, right now as you sit and look, it's all Letcher, 67-45 here in this one. They really took advantage here coming out. They, had a very hot start to the second half. And Magoffin County just not able to answer. They done a good job on Walker Russell coming out of the locker room there. They put, who was it they put on him? Harrison Addington. Yeah, they put Addington on him. And, he really gave Walker Russell some issues. And, during that stretch, Letcher was able to extend this lead out to 20. Right now it sets at 22, 67-45 on the Kemper Furniture scoreboard. Tommy, who's the sponsors for tonight?
We want to thank Appalachian Community Care, Every Funeral Home, Double Quick, A.O. Longs, Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Bruce Walters Ford, Kemper Furniture, Derek Bowen at Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Oh, right there. And the officials, Magoffin County was late coming out, and I don't know. If I'm Scott Castle, I'm furious over that. They handed it to them before the players even got set.
Yeah.
But hey, I guess that'll teach them to get out of the huddle quicker. There's Walker Russell
with his 18th.
Yeah, give him 20 on the night.
20?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad, Walker.
So Walker Russell right now, 20 points. I know he's got 10 rebounds.
He's got 12 in my book because he just got that rebound.
Yeah, so 20 and 12 right now for Walker Russell as you're going to see Delaney go to the line.
And who was it? His grandma said 20 and 20 he'd get?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, grandma's always right, like I said.
Delaney nails that one. Swings it back out to Russell. Russell guarded by Con. Swing it back out to Parker Bowling. Bowling handling the rock out top, and nice job. That right there.
Stepped on the line.
Yeah. That right there, was a, It's tough, you know. Kind of a lazy pass, you know.
You don't pass lazy.
No, and if you're Walker Russell also has to go meet the ball, but you know you got to put a little mustard under that, you know, especially when you got a Logan Kahn sitting there playing passing lanes. We'll stay here during this one. Guys, want to remind everybody, don't be stranded on the side of a highway in these harsh Eastern Kentucky, Southern West Virginia winters. Go to Punk's Tires today. They got great deals on all brands of tires. Right now, go tell them that D&D Sports sent you for a free tread test. And they'll let you know if you need tires, and they'll make sure that they fit you with the right brand that fits your vehicle.
And I'll tell you one thing, if you go there, you will see something you've never seen in your life. Every tire that's been sold there, it looks like it's got a sticker on it. It's a ball about 6 foot tall and 6 foot around. It's awesome to just see that. And they have so many tires. If they don't have your tire, then they don't make it.
No, they do a tremendous job. I want to thank Appalachian Community Care. That's who I trust with my health care. Make sure you visit them for all your health care needs, located on Town Mountain Road in Pikeville, Kentucky. Also has an office right here in Whitesburg. As guys, you're coming out 72-47 is the score here on the Kemper Furniture scoreboard. It's all Letcher Central here in the second half as they've built up a large lead.
Yeah, 25-point lead.
Yeah.
The ball turnover again.
Kahn with his second steal, back-to-back steals. Burchett coming out on the push. Burchett, nice job by Burchett. Good finish.
Yeah.
The big fella coast to coast there. Here comes Mason Boggs. He's going to be guarded by Mason Allen. And Cam Hayes right back out to Boggs. Mason Allen trying to make something happen here, trying to force a turnover. Delaney has the ball out top, or no, it's Cam Hayes with the ball. Hayes drives baseline, nice take, and good finish there by Cam Hayes. And that's his 16th point of the evening.
Hayes, man, I'm impressed with the kid.
Walker Russell, he's going to back it out. High screen by Burchett. There, now screen left. And Walker Russell throws a wild pass over to Trusty and stolen away by Cam Hayes. Look at the dribbling clinic Cam Hayes is putting on. He kicks it out to Ambergy, right back to Cam Hayes. Hayes drives baseline, spins middle, throws a wild pass out to Boggs, buries it. Somehow got that 360 pass out to Boggs. It's like he had eyes in the back of his head, guys.
Everybody thought he was shooting that, and then all of a sudden the ball out to the three-point line.
There he is again. He'll kick it out to court. Kahn up to Ambergy. Ambergy goes up, misses the slam. Delaney, count it! Terry Delaney with a chance at an old-fashioned Three Guys Pizza and Brew three-point play opportunity. Let's see if we got that on replay, Tommy. What a play there on the Punk's Tire replay as Cam Hayes with a 360 no-look pass to Mason Boggs for the trifecta.
Well, if I got to vote on play of the year, that might be it so far, guys.
Terry Delaney stretches out to an 80-49 lead here with 5:16 to go with them two free throws. And Russell loses it out of bounds. Good defense by Harrison Addington.
Yeah, Addington's really put some D on him this second half, man. He's scored. He had 14 at half. How many's he got now? 20?
Yep.
Delaney.
Yeah, he's got 6 points. No, Walker.
Russell's got 20.
Yeah, he's only scored 6 points this half.
Russell, nice job. Gets it in to Reed. Reed blows the bunny there. So just sitting here, guys, right now, still a lot of fun basketball still being played. Walker Russell goes up, tough shot, forces one there. And Gillen is going to tie up. Gilliam. They call intentional, or what they call? No.
No, he was telling Walker Russell and Addington to calm it down as well. He was trying to point at one and went to his other hand. It looked like he did, though.
Yeah. And Terry Delaney out top, guarded by Mason Allen. Nice pass. And Nehemiah Robinson getting in the scoring column there with that lay-in. And now Letcher going deep in their bench here. High screen. Mason Allen drives, kicks. Reed, corner pocket three, no good. And that's the thing about Magoffin, guys. When you look at Walker Russell, it's tough because the young man, he's got, 20 and whatever rebounds right now, somewhere between 12 and 15. But, the kid they depend on him so much. And with him, with the medical issues he's got with diabetes, nice job, and count it, as Walker Russell is going to have a chance at a Three Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point play opportunity. But how in the world the kid continues to have the stamina throughout a whole game like he's got? And they put so much weight on his shoulders. He has to carry this team. It amazes me with him, being a diabetic like he is, how he's able to do that.
And he's like a Steph Curry player. He never sits still. He's all the time running.
Yeah.
He's all the time going. That's impressive.
Nehemiah Robinson in the game now. He swings the ball over. Hands it off the right to Addington. Addington goes in, and he's going to draw the foul. Harrison Addington going to have a couple chances at some freebies here. See if he can nail these two opportunities from the charity stripe.
Yeah, I see where Addington doesn't start, but he's a good player, isn't he, Darryl?
Yeah, oh yeah. A really nice player. Anytime you bring a player in that can shut down another team's primary scorer like that, that's a big addition.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How deep does Letcher go?
They're probably 7 deep.
Oh, okay.
You go any further than that, I'm sure he probably don't want to, but right now, 6, 7 deep. Did you get that? 6, 7.
Yeah, 6, 7, baby.
When you look, this Letcher team, they play so hard. Are they the favorites to win the 14th region? Absolutely not. Nice play, heads-up play by Jackson Gillen there, throwing it off from Gilliam. But, they got, even though that this team, they're not the favorites in the 14th, but they're a team that can upset anybody in the 14th on any given night. That's the type of team they are. They're a very dangerous team. They're athletic. They got bigs. They got good guards. And when their guards are hitting and Cam Hayes and Terry Delaney's playing their A game, they can beat anybody in the 14th, 15th region.
Yeah, they average
as we're sitting here, guys, real quick, want to remind everybody, stop on your way out of town tonight after the game and make a mad dash to Double Quick to get your pizza roses. They'll have them hot and fresh and ready for you. Get on the double at Double Quick.
Yeah, getting back to your point, Letcher County averages 71 a game. So if they score 86 and it's 3 to go, 3:24, they can play with anybody in the 14th, can't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're having a good game.
They just play so hard, and that's what separates them. Trevor Noble has done a great job. He comes out of that Matthew Taylor coaching tree, and Walker Russell got hit on the hand there. The official says no, sir. But Walker Trevor Noble, this is his I'm wanting to say third year maybe at the helm, second year maybe. And Matthew, he come from that Matthew Taylor coaching tree, and he's got a lot of the traits Matthew Taylor had. His teams, they're going to play defense, and they're going to be high strung. They're going to be physical, and that keeps them in games against better teams. A lot of times,
right.
Where they're able to. There's not a ball game they're going to play that they're not going to have a chance to win.
All you had to say is it come from the Matthew Taylor tree.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going to play hard the whole game.
Absolutely.
Period.
Baseline jumper, no good. Walker Russell with another rebound and bucket, good. Giving 25 on the night.
How many rebounds?
I got him with 15. Of course, that's unofficial, but he's put on a clinic tonight.
Yeah, I think he's got 16, but he might have 15. Well, look at this.
And I give his AAU coach all the credit.
Yeah, that's what they say. Who was the other guy that helped you?
Justin McCoy.
Justin McCoy, you get all the credit, sir. What a coach you are.
Well, and you see Scott Castle over there. Listen, I can tell you what. I give Scott Castle full credit. That man is a fabulous coach, and he's done a wonderful job with Walker Russell. And, he's getting the best out of this team. This team, if a few breaks there wouldn't have went their way, it's easy to lose confidence, on another team's home floor in a tough environment like this. But, it's one of them. He does a good job getting the best out of his team, and he'll be right back in, and I can tell you that. He's got a lot of talent coming up from the middle school level here in the next couple of years, and Magoffin County will be right back in contention soon. They just happen to play in the toughest district in quite possibly all of Eastern Kentucky. In that 57th district. And I like this. I like number 4, Carter Whitaker, coming in, man. Plays like that's what inspires your teammates. Like even on that jump ball, he wasn't letting anybody have that.
Since he's been in, he ain't letting nobody have nothing.
No, I like the kid.
I love kids like that.
I do too.
Every team needs 2 of those.
Let's know if he's in to Brady Whitaker.
Oh, yeah.
They swing it back out. What do they call it? They're calling a foul off the ball.
Mason Allen.
Yep. And Scott Castle not liking that call. He's not liking the officiating at all here.
So they can stand up the second half if they get a technical, or they have to sit the whole game?
They're not supposed to.
Oh, okay. Well, then he must be a little aggravated.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see much there, and he might have a point. I don't know.
Yeah. You see coming out, they'll swing it in. That's Jaden Wright with the ball out top. Nehemiah Robinson goes baseline jumper up, no good. And Walker Russell comes up with the rebound. Here's Russell pull up, no good. Gilliam. And they'll call the foul on Whitaker. You can see right now they're emptying the bench and they're bringing in some of the fan favorites. You're going to have Colton Delaney coming in. Let's see, as well as Riley Wright, Stewart, number 15, Porter Breeding, and
number 10,
number 23, Stephen Bingham. Oh, no, they're going to wait for Bingham, I think.
Yeah, number 10 there.
Yeah.
Connor Stewart. Or did you call his name, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad, people.
And Bingham, listen, he was ready. He says, Coach, put me in. I'm ready to play.
Yeah, he wasn't sitting down with him.
No, he said, hey, listen, I want to see Mr. Bingham. If he wants to play that much, Coach, put him on the floor.
Yeah.
There's Delaney.
Rebound.
Chases down the rebound. Shot up by Gilliam, no good. Rebound.
A lot of fouls here in the last 2 minutes.
Yep. So Walker, take it to the rim, Lavina Frisbee says. She says, don't breathe on them boys or you'll get fouled.
Stewart is first. Team second.
There you go, 144 on the clock. 89-54 is the score here. Hall, he'll swing it in over to Whitaker. Whitaker, now they've brought the starters out. Walker Russell is out of the game now. Now let's see, they'll kick it up the floor. Nice job, Bucket, good. And that young man right there, Colton Mullins, he led them in scoring in the JV game. I think he had 14. Really good ball player.
I liked 21 Colton Delaney in the JV game as well. He's a good player.
Yeah, he's got a high upside, very high upside.
Yeah, but now that I've watched his brother play in the varsity, he's going to have a bright future as well.
There you go, Hall, Michael Hall. Hall handed off. Gibson. They'll swing it back over. Shot. Baby hook. Good. Lovely.
That's my favorite player right there. Lovely. The baby hook.
Hanging in. That's his third baby hook tonight.
Yeah.
He's kind of patting that move.
Instead of baby Huey, baby hook.
Yep.
Look at the D.
Yeah.
Jump ball. Possession, Letcher Central.
Now. They'll kick it in. They're going to back it back out. 10 seconds to go, and that's going to be it. Letcher Central will knock off Magoffin here, 91-56. Guys, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come right back, and we'll name our double quick player of the game here at Pine Mountain in Whitesburg, Kentucky. We'll be right back here, guys, on the Jim Marr Service postgame show.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
And we're back here as you're watching the Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau postgame show with Michael Shawn Wakler, Tommy Coppage, and Darryl McCoy. You know, guys, these two games, 91-56 is the score on the Kemper Furniture scoreboard. That'll be the final. You know, first half, it was a 13-point ball game at the break. And then second half, they come out and they really focused on shutting Walker Russell down. It worked for just a few minutes, and in them few minutes, they was able to push this lead out to a 20-plus game. And then by the time they got Walker Russell going again, the game was already out of hand. And you know, they credit the stars. You know, the Cam Hayes and Terry Delaney played phenomenally tonight. Cam Hayes, I mean, unbelievable court vision, nice handles. He was creating havoc on the defensive end, pushing it up the floor, getting easy transition baskets for Letcher Central. That's what they do. Their offense is built off their offense. You know, anytime you're playing off their defense, anytime you put up 91 points, you know you played a really good defensive game too, you know, and they held Magoffin to 56. I mean, that's an impressive feat in its own.
Yeah, when you got 5 players in double figures in scoring and 2 of them in almost double figures in rebound, I mean, it's going to be hard to beat that team any night.
Yeah, tremendous performance here by the Cougars. Trevor Noble's squad come out, had a great performance, and as you see, 91-56 was the final, and our double quick player of the game will go to Terry Delaney. Tommy, tell us what Terry Delaney ended the night with.
Terry Delaney had 26 points, 5 rebounds, and I got him with 2 steals. So a big night for Mr. Delaney for Letcher Central here.
And then also give us the rundown on the rest of the scoring.
We had Cam Hayes with 16 points, Nehemiah Robinson with 2, Harrison Addington with 6, Jaden Amberger with 14, Logan Kahn with 10, Colton Mullins with 2, Jaden Wright with 2, Alex Gilliam with 4, Mason Boggs with 10, and over for Magoffin, we got Caleb Lovely with 6, Jackson Gillian with 7, Noah Gibson with 2, Mason Burchett with 2, Michael Trusty with 2, Parker Bowling with 3, Mason Allen with 9, and guys, Walker Russell had 25 points and 16 rebounds tonight. Big night for that young man.
Yeah, if Walker would have had a couple of double-figure guys like Delaney had, it would have been a closer game.
Give Trevor your headset, Tommy. Here we're going to talk to Coach here a second. He'll take us big down here, Coach. You go ahead and sit down and take you a break there. You put in some work tonight over there on the sideline. Your players put in some work as well, 91-56. Anytime you're able to get a big win like you did tonight here over a former 15th region champ coach and Scott Castle, that's a task in itself. You guys come out, this Magoffin County team, it was obvious y'all didn't take them lightly.
No, we last year we played them in a scrimmage, ended up getting the best of them by a pretty good margin, and then we played them in a regular season. They smacked us right in the mouth. So the boys that returned, they were ready for it. Walker Russell's a problem when he walks in the door. He's still a problem when he walks out. But Scott Castle, he's a phenomenal coach, and I can brag on him, man. He's been nothing but gracious to me when he don't owe me anything.
Yeah, class
act.
He's a
great dude, man. I'm so thankful for him and the friendship that me and him's slowly been able to develop.
Yeah. They coming into tonight, obviously, anytime you got a player like Walker Russell, I think he finished the night with 25 and 16. But
we've done a good job.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In the second half, when y'all come out in the second half, it was a 13-point game at half. They had 2 technicals back to back. I think that was an 8-point swing for them there. They went down 13 going into the locker room. Well, second half, y'all come out, and Harrison Addington done a phenomenal job on Walker Russell there for about a 4 or 5 minute stretch. Held Walker to basically nothing. Just talk about halftime. What was y'all's decision, or what y'all talk about?
Just basically, he's the heartbeat of the team. There's no secret in that. And I thought Logan struggled with his foot speed, with Walker's foot speed, and Harrison didn't. Logan's a lot more physical, but he was just beating us off the first step. Harrison took that personal, and Harrison's a kid, man. I'll brag on him any chance I can get.
Yeah.
He's a 20-plus game starter for me last year, and I asked him to take a different role, to come off the bench and be our sixth man, and he just took pride in it. He's so selfless, a great locker room leader, a great kid that doesn't want any offensive stats at all. The only thing he wants to do is guard and rebound. That's a coach's dream. At halftime, Harrison just took it personally, and Logan did as well. And our job was to keep him from getting to the elbows and to keep him off that second bump. Man, he gets to that second bump, gets to the front of the rim with ease. It's just trying to out-physical him until he gets there.
Yeah, listen, how fun is Cam Hayes to coach?
Did you see that pass?
Dude, that was incredible. He 360 no-look pass out to Mason Boggs. I mean, is that something you see every day?
So in practice, it's crazier. He's a lot more, free.
Yeah.
But his vision is something I personally didn't have, and I've never really seen before. I know they say he plays the big, but the dude sees the paint like a point guard.
Yeah.
And he wants to drive. He penetrates to get paint justice for his teammates to have success, and that's so selfless. That's so great, and I'm thankful for him.
Well, you're sitting there with the double quick player of the game next to you, Mr. Terry Delaney. Coach, Terry, I can't remember how many. I know he had 9 rebounds. He had a double-double tonight, and I think he had, I'm wanting to say, is it 26? Is that what they got him for? Yeah, 26 and 9, I think is what he ended up with. But, Terry, we talked about, y'all was clicking on all cylinders. This Magoffin team, y'all come out in the second half with a different energy about yourself. And second half was a completely different half than the first half. What did Coach Noble tell you in the locker room?
He talked a lot about cleaning up the rebounds. They had a lot of second chance points, and they were actually beating us on the rebounding count. And then he emphasized on getting into the transition because, with his zone, it's designed to slow you down in the basketball game, and we love to get out and run. So if we took advantage of that, I think that leads to them having to get out of the zone, and then he goes to man, and then we get to play our basketball from there.
Well, Coach, I do want to congratulate you. You hit the off-season lottery with Jaden Ambergy. That young man, he started the game on fire, and I've been looking at his numbers, the last 2 weeks, he's been putting on a clinic. Just talk about, what he adds to this team.
Jaden, his getting to the rim and his finishing ability is phenomenal. But we've not been able to pull his three-point shot out of him yet. But you kind of don't have to lean on it if he's getting to the rim that way. In transition, if we can get him the basketball, the other guys know we're just going to get back on defense. Yeah. He plays strong off 2 feet. He works out every single day. The kid's a gym rat, man. He loves hitting the weights. But it's just a blessing, man, having Cam and Jam come over here. I'm thankful for them, and our guys welcome the Black family. And there's just pieces that are being added. I'm grateful for. I'm truly grateful for.
Well, you won the off season. Now you got to win the season. And Terry, I'll ask you this. With what you guys got, I talked about it on broadcast. I think, are you guys the favorite in the 14th? Absolutely not. No. But can you beat any team on any given night? Absolutely. I don't think there's a team that y'all can't beat in the 14th and 15th, especially if your guards are hitting shots and you and Cam Hayes is on top of y'all's game. I think there's not a team in the 14th or 15th that y'all can't knock off. Is that y'all's mindset? And, what do you feel y'all got to get better at, Terry?
Definitely, our rebounding. We can't give up that many offensive rebounds to a good basketball team. We'll use Perry Central and Hazard as an example. Them two are always the top 2 in our region. Yeah. Or even Powell County, they got 2 big kids down low. You give them offensive rebounds, you're giving them extra possessions to good basketball players. And they're not going to rush anything. You give them extra possessions, it's usually guaranteed kick out 3 or they're getting it right back up to the rim. And it's giving extra possessions. It's always hard to beat a team. We have our goal of possessions because we want to play as fast as possible. We want to flip 14-3 in basketball on its head because traditionally it's played slow. They want to bring up the ball, run sets. But with our team, I think we have such a disadvantage, or teams have such a disadvantage of guarding us who are so big, but we have big guards. We don't have a traditional just has to go post up or can't handle the basketball. All 5 of us, if we get the rebound, we can get out and go. And then if we get those 3-on-1s, 2-on-1s, we're going to capitalize on them. And then you talked about Jaden Ambergy. You get him on that left hand, go ahead, put 2 on the scoreboard.
Well, I tell you, Cam Hayes, he's one of them kids that, I guarantee you college coaches are all over because his ability to handle the rock at his size, you don't see players, especially with the court vision that he's got added. I was a little upset at you tonight, though, Terry. I was looking for Aaron Delaney to take flight. I know you got your pilot's license. Didn't see you put one down tonight. Next time we come, can you guarantee that?
I can try. I was wanting to get one bad this game. He started off the game with ripping our rim off, and I wanted to get him right back. Yeah. But, if you get a dunk in a high school basketball game, especially at your home court, this place is going to be rocking. It won't be quiet.
Well, I want to ask you that. I was talking about on air, Coach. I was talking about my son, when kids are first learning to dunk, they'll get like 1 out of 10 down, and it probably ain't going to be clean. When he come here, he loved coming here because he would go out and do reverses and everything, even whenever he was at the stage where he couldn't dunk it regularly. I don't know what it is. Obviously, you can see there's a lot of dunks here because the rim's bent down on the front.
We have to adjust that after every game.
Do they?
Yeah, I got to put it back up to be level.
Well, you see, I don't know. I don't know if it's, if the rims are lower. I don't know if the floor's just got an extra bounce to it, or I don't know if it may be the elevation here. But for some reason, you're able to get a little more air here on Pine Mountain, ain't you?
I think here – it's a lot of kids was you here when Pike Central broke that rim?
No.
Yeah, I forget which kid it was. He ripped it plumb off. They were like, man, this is the greatest court ever. But when our kids go to Knott County or Hazard, they're like, this is the greatest. I just think we have, and maybe today where school's not in session, I think this is a good atmosphere for a good game. Matt used to call it the best party.
Yeah,
and stuff like
best damn party in the holler.
You said it, not me. But I think our student section was a little bit slow today. They were sitting down, but it's a great place to play. I think the kids get amped up, and I think our guys bring the juice. I think people didn't a couple of years ago didn't get up to play Letcher Central, and I hope they do now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think obviously you coming from the Coach Taylor coaching tree, we know what your teams are going to be about. They're going to be about defense, physicality, and they're going to be in every game. Real quick, and I know, Terry, they're waiting on you, so I'll let you go. But how about the job that Blake Mason and the administration's done? This court is phenomenal. You guys are lucky, right, Terry?
Yes, sir. We're blessed to have this new court. I think we had that same court since the school was built.
05.
Yeah, since the school was built. They blessed us with this one, and it's exciting to play on your senior year. My last ride here and getting to play on a brand new court.
Yep.
Put my footprint where I want it here.
There you go, Terry. Terry, congratulations, double quick player of the game. I'm going to let you go talk to these guys over here.
Yes,
and congratulations.
Yes, sir,
and, again, you owe me a dunk.
Yes, sir. Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to talk about this because it's heavy on my heart. I want to give all praise and glory to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. It's a big part of my life. I have Bible verses written on my shoes. I wear cross earrings. I don't do it to look cool or to fit the hype of basketball players, but it just really means something to me. And then our team started doing a pregame prayer before the game, and then I wish we'd have started early, but it's never too late, to trust in the Lord with everything you do and give him praise and glory. And I think, I just always like to give him a shout out because he's blessed us with the opportunities he gives us.
All things possible through Christ, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Well, Terry, that right there, I guarantee you, Coach Noble, that probably makes you more proud of him than anything you do on the court. So,
absolutely.
Again, you keep doing that. Be a leader. These young guys are going to need you. They'll need that in their life. So, keep doing it. And very impressed on and off the floor with you, young man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you. As we're sitting here, Coach, listen, I don't know what you're doing with your kids, but obviously, you're doing something right because this for a kid to talk like that right there, at his age, most kids, that's the last thing on their mind. Is he that kind of kid all the time?
Yeah, Terry's had a long, difficult road to even play basketball, even before he got to Letcher Central, and even since he's got here. He deals with some off-the-court issues, some injuries, and some stuff people don't know about, man, the discipline that he has. And for an 18-year-old kid to be able to have that kind of mindset and to be able to look through, like, I don't know if you looked at his stats over in Florida or versus Breathitt County, he was struggling. He just couldn't finish, couldn't shoot, and it was getting to him because everything was going, just wasn't falling.
Yeah.
And I told him, he was like, what do you think I need to do? And I was like, well, what do you think you need to do? And he's like, lean further into God. That's the best advice you could ever give anybody.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's impressive, Coach. And again, what you've done here, this is your second year?
Yep.
Yeah, second year at the helm. Obviously you had a great mentor, coming out of that Matt Taylor coaching tree. I said it, and I'll say it again with you here. Letcher Central got very lucky when Trevor Noble fell in their lap, and I knew what you was about. You've coached in many of our all-star games and showcases. Bright future in the coaching world, man. And this team right here, I really think that you got the squad that on any given night, if y'all get a good draw in the region, I think you could be dancing at Rupp.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the administration here, and I always appreciate D&D, man. Y'all are.
Yeah.
I don't think you all know your reach, man. Just bragging about Cam. This is how much impact y'all got. You might like to hear this. As soon as he went in there, he was like, "You think they'll post that on D&D?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Well, we even run the replay back. So but no, we love these kids, man. And listen, it wouldn't be possible. Double Quick makes everything possible, and I think Dr. Jerome Hatton too. But Coach Noble, congratulations on the win here tonight. As I mentioned, Magoffin, they are down, but they're still a very good team, and that was a good squad you beat tonight. That was a hard-fought victory, and you beat a very good player in Walker Russell.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So congratulations, and Coach, we'll see you. If I'm not mistaken, I think we got y'all sometime in the next week and a half, 2 weeks. Who's your next home game?
We got Thursday versus a team out of Virginia, Southwestern Saturday, Mod on the 13th.
It might be the not game we have scheduled, but we're also free on Thursday. If I can make way, I'll try to get up here for y'all.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
You too, sir.
Thank you. The guys, as we're sitting here, Tommy Coppage, Michael Shawn Wakler, and Darryl McCoy, guys, highly impressive kid. You heard Terry Delaney there saying, he said, guys, before I go off air, he said, do you care if I give all praise and glory to God? And, Yeah, I mean, that's all. He has Bible verses written on his shoes, and he wears cross earrings. So, yeah, it tells you what the kid's about.
Oh, yeah. When you see that, that's special, Darryl. That is. I'm a little shaken up. But, yeah, when you see a kid that involved in the Lord at this young age, I mean, that is special for real. Maybe that's why the kid averages whatever he averages. But he had a great game tonight for sure.
What do you have, 26 and 9, Tommy?
I thought he had 26 and 9.
Yeah, 26 and 9.
Yeah, so impressive night for Terry Delaney. Cam Hayes also, guys. I mean, listen, the kid is so unselfish. You got to see his court vision. I mean, coming down 360, no lookers, looking like Magic Johnson. I mean, listen, the kid, for his size, his versatility, some college is going to hit the lottery when they pick up Cam Hayes. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get a replay of that and send it into ESPN. They might do that at the top 10 tonight, man. That was I've not seen a pass like that in a long time. I mean, that was beautiful. Best pass so far.
Absolutely. Guys, I want to thank Appalachian Community Care, Dr. Jerome Hatton at Everett Funeral Home, Double Quick. Get on the double at Double Quick. A.O. Onks, the Edward Jones Financial, Bruce Walters Ford, Kemper Furniture, Dirk Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Jim Mars Services, Three Rivers Medical Center, Southside Buildings and Carports, Punk's Tire, Willie Crace for State Representative, and Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Guys, for Michael